Hello everybody. I want to do a quick review on this DEEBOT robotic vacuum. That's the DEEBOT N79 model. I'm pretty impressed with this little thing. It's really quiet compared to some of the other models that I've heard and watched reviews on. What I'm going to do here is just kind of quickly go over this robotic vacuum, and then what I'm going to do is vacuum my entire house with my regular vacuum, and then set my camera up on this and let it go through the house and vacuum to see what it picks up after I'm finished vacuuming with my regular vacuum. What's nice about this is it came with this little brush to clean out the underneath of this. Let me see if I flip it over. And if you got any tangled hairs or anything, you can run it through and cut them out. These little brushes pop right off if they get tangled up. You can pop them right off and clean them and pop them right back on. And it goes over thresholds fairly well. Occasionally it gets stuck and I have to give it a nudge, so you might see that in the review. But most of the time it doesn't get stuck. It came with a nice little remote I can program. The lighting is pitiful. Let's see. This button, I'm not familiar with this whole thing yet, but this is how you connect it to your Wi-Fi, because you can download an app and you can program it through the app or this remote. This little button here will make it do a whole house cleaning. This one here, it'll just work around the edges of the room. This here is like just a target area. You can set it to auto. And my house is about a little over 1,100 square feet. It's not big, but this thing will clean nearly the entire house on one charge. So what I'm going to do to show you that it is empty, hopefully it doesn't turn on when I pull this out. It is empty. The filters are clean. So what I'm going to do is show you the other vacuum. And it's empty as well. So I'm going to clean my whole floor with this vacuum cleaner and show you what I get with it, and then afterwards I'm going to start up the DEEBOT N79 and see what it picks up after we clean the floor with this. So let me get this back together and we'll get to it. Well, I'm not going to bore you with an entire house cleaning with an extremely loud vacuum cleaner, but I will show you what I got. I'm going to, I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty much what I got vacuumed up with my regular vacuum. Now I'm going to re-vacuum this up with my regular vacuum so that the robotic vacuum doesn't vacuum this up and make it look like it's something that it's not. So let me vacuum this up real quick. So now that I have that all vacuumed up, I'll show you that this is still empty, that the filter is still clean. So I'm going to mount this back to the vacuum, the robotic vacuum. I'm going to mount my GoPro camera on top of it and let it run its course and see what it gets after I've vacuumed the entire house with a regular vacuum. And what you probably will figure out for yourself is there's areas that this will get, like under your bed, under your dresser if it's high enough, under a table, a coffee table, where you won't have to move it out of the way. With a regular vacuum, you have to move it out of the way, or you have to lay down on the ground, or get a longer hose and get underneath your bed, where this will drive right underneath there. So that saves a lot of work in that area. Me personally, I recommend having a regular vacuum cleaner plus this, but this does eliminate a whole lot of regular vacuum cleaning. I can let this run when I'm at work, when I'm outside working out or doing whatever. I can let this run, and I can come home and there will be far less for me to vacuum with this running. Well, without further ado, I'll mount my camera to this and see how that works, and we'll show you what it picks up after the floor's already been vacuumed. So the robotic vacuum cleaner will run about 2.5 hours of continuous cleaning or vacuuming, and when it gets low, the auto button, this auto button right here, will turn red, and it'll start making its way. It'll stop vacuuming, it'll start making its way back to the charging station. But anyway, let's take out the tray and see what it picked up. Set the camera down here. And even after I vacuumed the floor with my regular vacuum cleaner, you can see it picked up a rubber band and a lot of dust, some dirt, and some more dust on the filter. So it does a good job, and I'm very impressed with it. And I really like not having to vacuum as much. You can set it to where it'll vacuum, I think you can set it up like once every 7 days or so. There's different programs to it. I haven't fully gone through the instruction manual to see what all it's capable of, but most of the time before I leave for work or church or to the grocery store or whatever, I'll go ahead and start it up and just let it sweep. Sometimes I'll let it sweep while I'm home because it's not really that loud. I can sit and read a book while it's sweeping, and if there's any areas in the house where it can't get to or doesn't get to, I can use my regular vacuum cleaner for that, which isn't very much. It covers nearly everywhere it needs to cover. But I hope this review helped you out if you were looking for one of these, and I highly recommend this one. It's cheaper than most of the other ones, and it's a lot quieter. I'll put the link in the description below, and that way you can go check it out and read the reviews from customers that have purchased it and make your own decision. And again, I hope this review helped you out. Thanks for watching.